If you're watching this, you're probably wondering, should I go to a gym? Is it worth the money? I totally get it. Gym memberships range from $10 a month all the way up to $300 or more a month, and that could be a huge bill which could crush your budget. Don't worry, by the end of this episode, I'll give you exactly everything you need to know to analyze if a gym is right for you, and if so, how much should you spend? This is the Millennial's Guide to Money, where we teach you how to dominate your finances and own your life. Let's dive in with the first question you gotta ask yourself. What is it you're looking to gain from a gym anyway? Is it equipment that you can't find elsewhere? Is it classes? Is it a group of people? Is it a nice area? What is it? You gotta write that stuff down, because then you'll have an idea of what gyms match your requirements, and even if you need a gym. For example, if you're a runner, why would you need a gym? Is it just raining nonstop and you really need a treadmill? Do you not like running outside because you might get hit by a car? Ask yourself, why do I even need a gym? You can exercise a million different ways. There's sports, there's jump rope, there's boxing, there's a lot of things. Analyze that question first. The next question to ask yourself is, how often will you realistically go? Are the gyms 10 miles away from you and you only have time after work and you probably won't feel like it and it's really just the weekend? Well, that's a big deal, because do you want to spend $300 a month on a gym that you can only go to 8 days of the month, and it doesn't necessarily mean you will go all 8 days? Or is it something you could realistically say, look, I'll go 4 times a week because I have the time, it's near my house or it's near my office, and you got to analyze that. You do not want to waste your money, so be honest with yourself. The next step is to write down all the nearby gyms and their pros and cons, and if it fits the things you're looking for. If it doesn't have the equipment you want or the people you want, is it really worth it? Well, for example, a gym could be $10 a month, but not really the environment. Will you really go? Or could you save that money and use that somewhere else that means more to you? Also, what you want to do is divide the cost of the gym by the amount of times you'll go per month. So if a gym costs $200 a month and you're going to go 10 times per month, well, that's $20 a visit. So you got to think of it that way. If you're going to go 20 times a month and it's $200, it's $10 a visit, and so on and so forth. Do that, and then it gives you a clearer picture as to what you're really giving up and what you're getting in return. If this is the first time you're joining a gym, I highly recommend getting at least a 3-day pass and hopefully a week pass, and it's for a few reasons. You want to go on different days and at different times. You do not want to go on a Saturday morning and think the gym is amazing, and then the time you're really going to work out is Monday after work, and the gym is slammed and traffic's horrible, and you realize this sucks. I can only go on the weekend because it's not worth it during the week. So get the 3-day, get the 7-day, just ask the manager, ask the salesman, look, I just want to have a couple times to come here during the week that are different, just so I get a good feel for the people, how busy it is, types of classes, things like that. And then I'd also do that with all the gyms you're considering, and also see if they have month-to-month deals. Because look, just like renting an apartment, you do not want to be miserable the first week or two and be stuck into a year lease or longer. You want to make sure this is the place, this is the gym for you, and a month should be plenty of time to figure that out. Usually a week and a half, 2 weeks will do it, but maybe there's a month to month, and even if it's a bit more, you can cancel, or when you decide you really like the gym, you can upgrade. So this brings me to my gym story in LA, where I spend over $150 a month for a membership at Equinox. And Equinox is a very high-end, beautiful gym where there's celebrities working out and beautiful models and actors, and it's just a really cool environment. And you might be wondering, why would you spend so much on a gym? That's basically a car payment. And the truth is that I find value in that for several reasons, but I had to derive the value and make sure it was worth it. So this is how I did it. For one, they have a steam room. I use it, I love it, boom, steam room. Then there's the atmosphere to work from. There's free Wi-Fi, it's beautiful, there's desks, there's a tanning deck, there's all these things that I said, you know what, I can be here and be happy doing other work. Editing videos, working with clients, sending emails. It's such a nice, inspiring environment that I want to be here. So I see it kind of like a WeWork or like a community office space. They also have great classes that I don't get other places. But most of all, and their showers. They got Kiehl's products, beautiful lotions, conditioners. Okay, that's something. But honestly, it's the people. For example, if it's that expensive, I gotta make sure that there are people that I want to connect with. And because it's a high caliber crowd of people that are in my industry that I could work with, collaborate with, for me, it's well worth the money because of the people I might meet. The bottom line is you have to look at all the value. You don't know who you're gonna meet, you don't know all that kind of stuff, but you gotta really think, am I gonna use these showers? Am I gonna use this racquetball court? Am I gonna use this basketball court? Am I gonna use this? Because you're paying for all of it. I was paying a fortune because it was a nice part of town. Rent was expensive there. The view is phenomenal. I'm paying for the name. I'm paying for all that. But I made sure to get the value from it to the point where I said, even if it was $50 more or $100 more, I will get it because I'm gonna meet people here. I'm gonna work with people. I'm gonna find clients. I'm gonna help them with their projects or introduce them to other people. And for me, an extra $50 or $100 a month to be in that crowd, kind of like a country club, is whatever. Let's say an extra $1,000 a year or $2,000 a year. Well, one client will pay that off, and that client down the road and referrals easily pay itself off. Plus, the environment was so inspiring. So for you, all you got to do is figure out what exactly you want. What is it that the gym and the environment and the people and the classes and the amenities are offering that you'll actually use, and go from there and do a month if possible, if not just a couple days. Sit down and ask yourself what's worth it to you. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to the Millennial's Guide to Money. My name is Brad. Stay tuned for the next episode and see you later.